Hi, this is Pastor Bonnie, and this is my 90-second sermon. I was doing my devotions this morning, and I was reading from the book of Exodus, the story of the burning bush. And I was also looking outside at our own burning bush, which is already starting to turn red. Moses is just trying to be a shepherd, minding his own business, taking care of his father-in-law's flocks, when he notices a bush that's on fire, but is not burning up from the flames. So he decides to investigate this oddity, and God sees him and calls out to him and tells him to take off his shoes because he's on holy ground. And then Moses finds out that the burning bush is a signal flare of a new assignment from God. Moses doesn't just get to escape his past or enjoy retirement in the desert, but instead God has a new calling for him. God invites Moses into a new adventure that was not at all what Moses planned to do. It wasn't even on his radar. Moses is told by God that he's going to be sent back to Egypt to bring the children out of Egypt, out of their slavery and out of their suffering. And he won't get confirmation that this is really God doing all this until it's done. Now, I think I might want to put back on my shoes and run for the hills. Moses knows Egypt, and he knows all the risks, and he knows that this is a big request of God. Moses knows this isn't going to be easy, but rather, instead of running back to the sheep, Moses just asks God, "Why me?" And then he says, "And how do I introduce you when people ask your name?" So that made me wonder, how do you introduce God to other people? What do you want them to know about God so that they believe too? And then I was thinking, have you ever been in the middle of something and then suddenly everything changes? God does that to us sometimes. And have you ever said, "Wait a minute, God, why me?" Have you ever wanted to just put on your shoes and run again? What did God say to you in response? We have to take time to thank God for our callings, even though we may not expect where God sends us or what God wants us to do. Take time to thank God for your call, for your mission, for your gifts, and for your talents. Even in the midst of everything, take time to be thankful and practice gratitude for the gifts that you've been given. That's my 90-second sermon. See you on Sunday.